Bear Harris live here from Sandy, Utah. And we're going to be going over a few things that explode your MonaVie business today. I've got a good friend of mine and my personal executive rep, Tim, that's coming up from MonaVie. And what we're doing is we're shooting a couple videos today. And we're going to show you what's going to make your business explode this year. And we're going to be going over training and some executive check match for your pair. Now guys, I want you to pay attention. I want you to grab a pen, grab a piece of paper, and I want you to take some good notes because Tim's going to show you some things that are going to explode your business in year 2013, and I got some good news for you. We got some things that are up and coming that we're going to be explaining to you that I think you're going to be wanting to get as many people to the starting line. It's not game on, friends, it's game over. Tim, why don't you come on up and I'll take the video.
Okay, so as Bear said, there's a lot of things coming up in 2013. There's some great things coming in 2013. You've got the View Tour finishing this week. You've got Orlando coming up. You've got the View already out there with some of our distributors. They're out there working it, basically bulletproofing the View for us, helping us make sure we have everything ready to go for 2013 in Orlando. We're very excited for this year. We've already done some changes to the compensation plan. One of those changes being that those of you who are paid at your achieved rank and active at 200 PV have the opportunity to earn up to 12% determined by your lesser leg. So that's still 6% from each leg, but it's determined by your lesser leg, which is the same as 12%. So that's one of the huge changes coming up in 2013. A promotion we're running. Also, today I just want to go over the executive check match with you just a little bit. The executive check match is kind of unique. This is just a little bit of an outline. There's a structure associated with your pair versus your binary. Basically what it means is there's two separate trees that you don't actually see in the virtual office. You only see the binary tree. For your pair, there's a separate tree. It's called the pair tree, and that is actually located in your compensation plan. So if you have a copy of that, you can see that under the executive check match section. Basically the requirements for executive check match is 200 PV, must be qualified, must be paid as an executive, so it's bronze executive and above, in order to receive the executive check match. We pay up to $2,500 in team bonuses per leg, that's per enrollment tree leg, and that's why you have the different structure, is because it's called enrollment tree leg. The other thing is when we pay it out, the simplest way to explain the executive check match. This is going to help you quite a bit to actually understand it. MonaVie guarantees 50% payout of all bonuses received from our points that we actually allocate, or volume, which is produced in each individual market. So what that means is we're going to pay you 50%. But at the end of the day, on Friday, we have a little bit of leftover volume. And what do we do with that? Well, we came up with the executive check match to help those who are leading in the field to become more successful. So with the executive check match, it's whatever's left over after we pay team bonuses, first order bonus, executive order bonus, anything in the comp plan, whatever's left over is allocated to those executives, those executive ranks who meet the requirements, and they receive generations per rank, and that's also described in the compensation plan, all the way from bronze to blue diamond. Anybody above blue diamond generates 7 generations in their organization, in their pair tree. So that's kind of the gist of executive check match. We pay 50%, whatever's left over after we pay all other commissions get paid out through executive check match.
And can you talk a little bit about the new 12%, how that affects?
So the 12%, how that affects you is if individuals are active at 100 PV, this kind of gives them a little bit of incentive to become active at 200 PV. For example, if I was a Star 1000 and I'm producing 1,000 points a week, then I'm getting paid as my achieved rank. If I have 200 PV active, so I step up my auto ship by 1 case, then I can receive 12% of my lesser leg volume versus being paid out at 10%. So it's a great tool to use to get people to produce 200 PV auto ship versus 100 PV auto ship. And if everyone doubles their auto ship, who are active at 100 PV, that's going to increase the volume you produce underneath you as well. Okay, so the other aspect of it is, 25,000 carryover rule. Do you want me to go through that, Bear?
Sure. And so pair versus binary. You got the executive check match. Now this is the training they do for executives and for the team up here in MonaVie. A pair versus binary. You've got the structure, you've got the volume, and usable pair. Now what I was told is the only thing you really should be watching is your snapshot. Everything you need to know is in your snapshot as a distributor, so that you'll know exactly where you are at any given time. And the requirements are, you need to be 200 PV and active. You need to be qualified, bronze executive and above. That's the paid as. Now this is to get an executive check match, guys. Generations, limit per leg, 2,500 in team bonuses. Now the payout is 50% of all the bonus volume towards commissions. And those are things that affect the executive check match. And here we've got a couple examples. You want to explain this example right here real quick?
Yeah, this example is in regards to the 25,000 carryover rule. This specific rule only affects a handful of distributors, but it is basically comes into effect when you have 25,000 carryover in your lesser leg. Your payout is determined by your current volume in that week, and your lesser leg can change by week as your volume changes. We then will match your new volume basically to your carryover, what I refer to as banked points. So in this example, you start the week off with 50,000 in your right, 25,000 in your left. You then produce new volume or current volume, 500 in your right, 10,000 in your left. In this example, your lesser leg changed because you only produced 500 in new volume. So then you're going to get paid on this volume right here. However, we'll match it based off your banked or carry forward volume, which will give you 1,000 points. We pay 10% on that, as this is the lesser leg now. Then your bonus is $100, and so that means you'll end the week with 49,500 carryover and 34,000 in your left leg. So you still actually have that 25,000 carryover rule apply, but as soon as you can get this under 25,000, then you get paid on everything.
Now, friends, this makes it equal for everybody. Everybody's got a fair shot and honest to build an honest business. So make sure that if you put somebody in your business, make sure they have what it takes to get them there. But more importantly, don't leave them stranded. Everybody together, we all move at one time, one body, one voice, one sound. We all have the MVP. Tell us a little bit about the MVP real quick.
MVP is a program set up for basically to make everybody, like you said, to become equal, to be effective. It's a system, not a personality. And that's one of the greatest things about it is it's a system that you can use, created by multiple distributors across the board in different teams, so that we all have the same, basically same training going forward. So MVP is a great asset to you as a distributor because you're not banking on a personality, but you're banking on a system that's been proven, predictable, and you can actually do it. So
now do me a favor, tell us about this is what's today's date? January 8th?
January 5th.
January 5th. So today is a brand new day of the compensation change. So today it goes into effect. So there are no more Star 500 legs, and everybody starts off equal. We can prove that if you just stick to this, it'll work for you. Now, Tim, tell us a little bit about what we got coming out and money back guarantee. Friends, it's not game on. It's basically game over. Get your people to the line. Tim, tell us something good.
Okay, so with the View scanner coming out in Orlando, one of the best things about it is the fact that we're going to give 100% guarantee money back to new distributors who get a full scan. When they get the full scan, they'll then go ahead and have an option in the program to select 100% money back guarantee.
Now hold on, Tim. Now, am I hearing this right? You mean if they say I want to participate in this money back guarantee and they stay on auto ship, they actually can get their money back if the points don't go up, if it doesn't change? You mean MonaVie stands behind their product like that?
MonaVie stands 100% behind its product. With this new tool, we're able to actually do that. We can track what their score originally was, and then 60 days later, we can track their score again, and if their score doesn't increase by 1 point, they're active at 100 PV on auto ship, then we will actually go ahead and refund 100%. More details will be released in Orlando at the convention in regards to the 100% money back guarantee. But
now wait a minute, Tim. Now you're telling me there's no risk to get involved with this and try it out?
No, it's basically what I like to call risk-free. It's risk-free because if it doesn't work for you, we'll give you your money back. So that's not in regards to the product. I mean, that's in regards to the product itself, not in regards to the business. But if the product's not working for you, why would you build a business? If the product's working for you, the product, to me personally, is one of the best assets we have next to our distributors. You as out there selling the product will sell itself.
So if MonaVie backs its products, if MonaVie backs its distributors, if MonaVie stands on its own 2 feet, and the company stands on its own 2 feet, how long is it going to take somebody just to stand up? Friends, if MonaVie backs you like this, how can you lose? If you knew you couldn't fail, what would you do? Would you make it a great year? Or would you make everybody's year a great year? Tim, can you tell us anything about the new products coming out? Anything, any information you'd like to tell the team? Now, this is a universal photo video we're shooting. It's going to be able to be used by anybody on any team because this is we the people, not me the people. And we just believe in MonaVie. We want to back everything we say and do. We want to back it up with documentation. Documentation beats conversation any day, only if you believe what's written. Friends, you can have and you can be and you can do anything you want in this world. You can have anything you want under one condition. Tim, do you know what that is?
What is it?
You can have anything in the world under this condition, that you simply give up the fact or the belief that you can't have it. You see, when a man's done his best, what else is there? When MonaVie's done his best, it makes it easy for people to go to sleep at night, knowing that their worst case scenario, they got healthy, they got wealthy, and they had a chance to build something that's going to empower somebody to go out and bless somebody, to be a blessing, Tell us what you can tell, anything about the new product, anything, and you can be specific about countries also.
Yeah, the only thing to announce, we do have a new product coming out in North America, in Orlando. That is about all that I can tell you. There's nothing else that I can tell you in regards to that. The rest of the information will be launched in Orlando. There's some upcoming things that we've discussed before about the 4-in-1 instead of just 3-in-1 in North America specifically. So they're working on formulating that. So there's also the View certified products. We're working on making more of our products View certified. So those are the things that are coming down the pipeline that we're working on here at MonaVie.
Now talk about a little bit about distributors purchasing the View machines. They're not actually buying the machines. They're actually buying the right to use them. Right? Did I misunderstand that?
Correct. The technology itself is given to MonaVie, and what we're doing is we're leasing it out to you as distributors. It actually saves you quite a bit of money. You pay a usage fee up front. Right now it's $2.99 if you get it out of View Event or View Tour. If you get it out of View Tour, you also have the option of getting a $50 ticket to Orlando, and then any additional ticket for $99, which is $125 online right now.
Now we're going to be ongoing. You'll be able to purchase these throughout, and there will be several promotions coming down the line. It's not just for the Orlando event that we're videoing for. We're videoing for the year 2013. Because we believe that this is going to change the course of MonaVie forever. It's going to change the... Friends, come on. How many ways to get paid? Well, I wouldn't worry about it. If you can't get somebody to $100 a week, you're not going to get them to $1,000 a week. So, Tim, is there anything else you'd like to tell the distributors here?
I think, just one of the basic things is you guys are the biggest asset to this company. We want to make sure you're taken care of. So feel free to contact our support team if you ever need anything.
Phone number for support?
Phone number for the court is 1-866.
Or for MonaVie. How do they get a hold of MonaVie?
1-866-217-8455. If you are in another international market, you just go to MonaVie.com, select your market down on the left-hand corner, and the contact information will be there.
Now, friends, I want to tell you, if you're watching this video and you're just looking at MonaVie for the first time, find a MonaVie distributor in your area, lock arms with them, and change somebody's life. Thank you.